game, we were pretty burnt out. But all you need is the slightest spark amidst the ashes to set the forest ablaze. So, I'm glad to introduce... Neku's fucking eyelashes are a lot. Yes, I'm glad to introduce... Overtime. We've got a fun little vignette for everybody with Another Day.
Babe, you've still got the art plug on screen.
Yes, I do. It's not like... Yeah. Alright, other than that, not much has happened. I did a little bit of grinding. By the way, you know that fucking, sword pin we were using earlier that I evolved? That didn't evolve last time? This is the evolution. It sucks. Like,
tragic.
Technically it doesn't suck. Like, it's pretty solid. But you have to consider the fact that A, we get the Ragetsu, which is basically identical, except except it has more uses off of ultimate difficulty than the Burbs. And both of them have a knockback beat drop instead of a combo finisher beat drop, making them significantly worse against half the enemies in the universe.
Unfortunate.
Especially with this particular pin setup, which is like, no, you cannot move. Yeah. Other than that, I did find out what was up with those weird descriptions on certain pins.
Okay.
Here, let me pull it up. I don't have enough for anything besides this one, but if they have the same descriptor, that means you're supposed to equip all those ones as a set and not like different ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I did some checking, but I either don't have other combinations, or I just don't have enough of them. Like, for example, Saint Ver's Uppercut, all the Saint pins have Season's Greetings, but I only have 3 of the Saint pins, and I'm assuming there's fucking 6 of them.
Presumably.
Yeah. So anyway, the way these work is Fang Defender nullifies enemy attacks and recovers HP, it's a barrier pin. And Hog Healer just heals. However, together, Revivify Ensemble increases the speed at which these reboots.
Oh, fun.
I don't know if that's actually reflected in the... It's not reflected in the menus, unfortunately.
Tragic.
Actually, maybe it's in the abilities. Let's see. Abilities. Oh! Fucking 60% reboot reduction.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, wait, no. It's not 60%, it's 40% because they're already wearing reboot reduction pins, which is still pretty...
Okay.
No, it's 50%. Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. That means just wearing these two together brings the reboot time down to 10 and 10.5 seconds respectively for these.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And since it stacks, this Fang Defender is being reduced by a whole 70%, from 20 all the way down to 6.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is a bit less, only going to about 8, but like that's so short.
Still pretty good.
Oh well. Let's see. So before we head off to Another Day, I do want to make one quick stop somewhere, simply because.
Okay.
I think SBY is good for this because we just need to check something on Cat Street. And we all know you go past Cat Street like 30 times in these 3 days.
Yeah, we did in fact route through Cat Street quite a bit.
Yeah, simply all we need to do is stuff. I just need to pick up a copy of the fire pin because the amount of combo finishing pins is kind of low for how good they are. Oh, right. I did do a little bit of ultimate difficulty grinding, and I've got a collection of pins to show off.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Also, fun fact, so you know how you can only buy like 2 or 3 pins from these special pin vendors?
Yeah.
Once you beat the game, you can buy as many as you can fucking afford, dumbass.
Oh, I see.
Catch you later, alligator.
The same goes...
Glad you got some new stock in, bud.
Yeah, the same goes for trade-ins, I think clothes, and I think clothes. I only know about the trade-ins because I went to Tokyo 3, and I can just buy infinite materials.
Fun.
Okay, so I can buy up to 6 of every clothing item, which is everything you'd ever need, honestly.
Yeah, because you're not gonna need any more than that.
Golden Kappa Panic. It takes Scarletite, which I have.
Oh.
Yeah, I found one Scarletite, which is off of the, which is a very low, at like a 0.1% chance, off of the level 3 Chameleon.
Huh, okay.
It's interesting that this also needs Frog, and I have fucking zero clue what its Fermion is. I can buy...
I'm sure you'll find it out there.
Yeah, I can buy Sfermion, but guess how much it costs?
Million.
3.3 million.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wasn't thinking rich enough.
Yeah, we also have Thirsty Frog here, but whatever. Technically, it would probably be faster to go to the next day, because then we could just do a time skip to a specific area, but whatever.
Too late now.
We're gonna check out Pegasus Plaza.
Let's move.
Yeah, I'm saving up the empty stomach for when we actually get down to somewhere useful.
Hello again.
That's fair.
Because we still have to get a couple things, and I have no clue how to get the rest of the friendship in this game.
Whoa, thank you so much.
I'd imagine another day will probably have some dives.
Yeah, like honestly, maybe you get a friendship point if you get the secret report for every single day.
That might do it too.
That's my thinking, considering how currently we have... looking at this, we have 15 friendship points we need to acquire, plus the final guy.
Yeah.
I mean, Yoshia Joshua Kiryu here costs fucking 8. Which is still less than, God, what was the dude? There was that one dude who cost... There was that one girl who cost 10 for some unfathomable reason, and I do not know where she is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have no way of tracking her down because she could be anywhere.
Yeah, there are like 99 people on here right now.
Yeah, it's a lot. God, I'm still a little annoyed Taisedo doesn't have a new book for us.
I say it, oh please, every day we go asking for books.
Every day, Taisedo's out of tutorials.
Please come in.
Yeah, there are some new items in the shops. And
Yeah, of course.
if you have Scarlet... And you can now get the legendary gear, which is Neku's stuff, for 1 Scarletite apiece.
Fun.
I'm not sure why you would, because honestly, like... Oh shit, look, Minamoto's thing dropped.
Yeah, we're definitely getting him in the party somehow.
Yeah. I find it kind of funny that this place's whole gimmick is selling circuit breaker pins, because you have What a Wicked Game, which kind of sucks. You have In the Stars tonight for 1.2 million. It also kind of sucks. And finally, Blinded by Lights, Circuit Breaker for 3.3 million.
Good.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so... Huh, apparently these are lasers because it's light type, that makes sense. Oh hey, it has HP drain
Thanks.
too.
Good day to you.
That's neat. Well, actually, we have the money. I need to buy
Please
some
come
watches
in.
for everybody. We now have 3 of these.
Barely have the money.
Barely, but you make so much money in this. You make so much mud on this difficulty. So who gets them? We have 2 of them. Who do we give them to? We're gonna give one to Rin. No, wait. Yeah, we give one to Rindo because he's got the melee pin, and then we will give one to honestly Shoka. Take it. Also, yeah. The drop rates on Ultimate are insane, but honestly, there's not a huge difference between level 1 and level 75. I mean,
there's a 3,000 health difference.
Yeah, but that's a 50% difference, and the only times that are really gonna apply is when enemies are just completely immune. The only time that's going to really matter is if I'm in long, drawn-out fights against enemies who are basically immune to crowd control, like the final boss are.
Fair.
Besides, it's not exactly a be-all, end-all. I want to point out. Also, fun fact: the basic Frog's ultimate drop is legitimately worse than its easy drop.
Good.
Yeah, let's see. Orichalcum off the Funk Frogs, which is alright. Yeah, the Raigetsu. Yeah, so this is like a 0.3 drop rate standard, because the Raigetsu's only at 32 out of 99. Yeah. We are getting a little distracted, of course, but whatever. That's what we're here for.
Bit.
Tropical Leon. Look at that. 9.98%. At a 99.8 times drop rate.
Jesus.
Yeah. Other than that, I have one pin in particular I want to point out acquiring. I got a few more noise pins. We have Frog, which we already had. Bird. Grizzly. Here we go.
Jelly!
It's an electric wire, which is kind of similar to how it functioned in the last game.
Yeah.
It only lasts a couple seconds, and it of course has the 33.7 second reboot time.
Good.
But high chance of chaining and great shock. Other than that, we have a Stinger, which is an Assassin Strike pin with great poison chance. Well, tremendously poisoning. We have another Time Bomb pin with Puffer, but these are Seeking
Of
Time
course.
Bombs.
Okay, that one might actually be genuinely useful.
Yeah, we still have Rhino, which is funny. And we got a fucking Piercing Pillar pin.
Thank God.
All you need is to be on ultimate difficulty and fight penguins so you can get the Popguin pin.
Finally.
Yeah, I do enjoy how the noise pins are like legitimately super different looking from their contemporaries. Like Rhino spits up
Yeah,
horns.
it's neat.
The pufferfish look like pufferfish. Stinger! Okay, yeah, that does sort of look like their Stinger. It's hard to tell. Shock
It moves
is...
fast.
Yeah, Shark is that. Yeah. Like, the little goalposts on the jelly pin are jellyfish, which is cute. Other than that, yeah, not a ton to talk about. We've got stuff, we've got more stuff, I've still got food to eat. Let's just... I may have made a strategic error. I just realized I probably can't buy the fucking pin from Jupiter the Monkey if I just bought a shit ton of reboot accessories.
You are the entire circus.
I'm the entire circus, but the Shishio is cheap. It's
You like
fine.
what you see?
We also have the Tenka Juzumaru, which takes Sphemion and Taikokane. Which could be neat, but whatever. It's only 18,000. We will do
Let's have a look. Let's move.
God.
They should do it. No, I don't want to fight the pufferfish. Go away.
Seriously?
Yeah, I did change people's clothes around a bit, but that was mostly like swapping out defense for attack and stuff. Although Beat does
that's fair.
Beat does have a thing that dramatically increases the amount of health he has.
Keep it going.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
there's a pair of pants for him that gave like an 80% bonus to how much health he has,
Teamwork.
which is ridiculous.
Huh, Okay.
That didn't totally suck.
No, right?
Yeah. Shitty drop rates, my beloved. I find it weird that
This is where the true game begins.
I find it weird that the pins are color-coded in descending order: red, yellow, purple, and then green.
Yeah, those are the difficulty colorings. They're weird.
Because that's not how they're colored in the menu. Huh, only 2.5, why is that? Because I was getting 6 times drop rates for... Oh, I guess it's because I didn't get bonuses with beat, right. I never got one of Beat's beat drops, so I didn't get Beat's bonus to the thing. Also, I don't think it should have been levitating like that.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. How many points do we get? So 100.
Keep it up, yo.
Oh,
Too
19.
many.
Yeah, like you can buy pins somewhere, but like the ultimate drop sometimes is just, oh yeah, here's a pin you could have bought a while ago. Like, let the storm rage on, which I think is like the million, which is that like 1.2 million pin.
Yeah, like they'll populate stores with pins that you weren't able to get because of drop rates, but it's just cheaper if you get them on your own.
Yeah, alright, there's the Shishio, which I needed because, like, the evolution's decent, it's not that great. Considering there's the objectively better Raigetsu, which isn't even an Uber pin. Although that's probably more just because it's an ultimate drop and therefore ridiculous. Alright. Alright, we are now prepared. We are now ready to go do murders.
Yeah, if this is anything like the first games Another Day, it will be A, extremely silly, B, full of content, and C, canon.
Yeah, all we need is to get friendship off of Hanekoma. The tale you're about to experience depicts a world entirely separate from that of the main story.
Jesus Christ.
It's now time to fight all those Shinjuku Reaper silhouettes from that one cutscene.
Yeah, what happened to them?
They're here, in Shinjuku. This is it. At long last. Today's the day! It's Shibuya Palooza! The biggest and best musical festival Shibuya has to offer. Bands and artists from all over the world are set to perform right in front of Wanafo. I can't believe this is finally happening. I've waited so long. Years it seems. But the wait is over. This might just be the best day of my entire life. No, there's no might about it. This is totally the best day ever. Can't wait to find Neku there. Sorry, not Neku, Sora.
God.
You're...
Rundo? I know you're excited and all, but you're getting a little carried away.
Hello? What do you mean? Is it because I went into Announcer Reaper's voice? Objection! You're cringe. Your internal monologue was not as internal as intended. Oh.
Nagi calls you cringe ASMR.
How is this ASMR? I'm saying it directly to your face. Oh, whoopsie. I'm just so excited. How am I supposed to keep all this inside?
I mean, I get it though.
We have been awaiting Shibuya Palooza for many moons. Yeah, I just lost control for a second there. Your Honor, the music made me lose control.
God.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen that one that often.
Nah, it's a sleeper hit.
Yeah. Anyway, you know what the best part of today is? Of course you do. Everybody does. Death March is back after 10 years!
Holy Holy shit!
Please tell me the final bubble on the social network isn't fucking 777. I want Hanekoma back so bad.
You don't get Hanekoma, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I am so pumped.
We don't see Shoka's chibi sprite that often, which is a shame.
No, it's cute though. Death March is legendary. To think I'd be able to see them live. Somebody pinch me.
Right? I never thought it'd happen in a million billion years. Yeah, you weren't kidding. The tone is so fucking different here.
It's fucking goofy.
I don't... Like, this is goofier than fucking Fret introduces the Wicked Twisters cult.
Oh yeah, another day they just decide to be all comedy jokesters. Especially since they all seemed happy doing their own thing as solo artists. And it has been 10 whole years.
Yeah, I thought 777 did vocals.
Thought he did, but he also died, so maybe not.
Oh right, yeah, he was a Reaper. And then all the Reapers got wiped out. Whoops.
Whoopsie doodle.
I mean, technically Reapers are Schrodinger's alive.
Yeah, fair enough.
The mere thought of Lord Ishimoto stroking his guitar before my very eyes is... Please rephrase! Nagi, please rephrase!
Nagi!
Please rephrase!
Wow. You really like him, don't you, Nagi? I did not need to know this about you.
Naturally, I'll have you know I have followed his entire musical career, pre-debuted solo. Oh god, Nagi's cat face is back.
Oh, fuck.
We know. You've told us plenty of times already. Please stop. It's so weird.
Hey!
Yo, Rindo! There you are, dog!
No need to shout, Pete. I'm right here.
I ain't shouting at you. Shouting at Shibuya Palooza! Woo!
Hey.
Hey, Rindo. Hi, Neku. You two come together? Yeah. But I almost wish I didn't. Beat refuses to calm down and act normal.
Didn't get a wink of sleep last night. Couldn't concentrate.
So this is the manic energy of a sleep-deprived madman. Now I think about it, does that weird blackout between days count as sleep? I guess it has to.
I mean it. Maybe.
Can you blame him? Shibuya Palooza is finally here after getting pushed back a bunch because of, well, everything.
Huh.
We've been waiting forever, yo! Yeah, and we'll have to wait a little longer until Fret gets here.
Wonder what's keeping him. I'm currently outnumbering my girlfriend. Oh well. He'll probably show up any second now.
Maybe he couldn't sleep either. Or he's so excited he forgot to be on time.
That wouldn't surprise me. But you gotta hand it to him for getting us tickets. Those lotteries are brutal. And he somehow managed to get the very first tickets they sent out.
He's either incredibly lucky or incredibly dedicated. Either way, we owe him big time.
I mean, honestly, 6 front row tickets for one of the biggest music events in years that's been pushed back several months minimum? Jesus.
God damn.
Like, please tell me we can please tell me we're gonna have to actually find the tickets that got stolen and we can buy them off a scalper for literally more than this game lets you have.
I hope so.
That much is undeniable.
Oh?
Ah, speak of the devil.
Hey guys!
Hey, you okay? You seem kinda down.
I do? Of course I do. What's up? Couldn't sleep? Listen, guys, I'm really sorry about this.
Please tell me he just forgot where he put them. And he can't use his memory thing because we're not in the UG.
God. Sorry. For what? What you do? You lose our tickets or something?
Inconceivable. Not even he would be so careless as to misplace our precious tickets. Believe me, I've already mind broken him. He wouldn't even think of it. Yeah, he's not that dumb, unless he's been mind broken before, Nagi. Anyway, what is it you... Fret? Fret?
Don't tell me. Nah. Nuh-uh.
POV, Fret's about to die.
The council will judge you for your sins. I lost. I lost the tickets. They're gone forever. What?
Please tell me this is a joke.
I think I'm gonna faint. That's it. It's all over.
No, this can't be.
I am so sorry. I don't even know how it happened. Thought I was just throwing out the receipt, but...
Oh my god.
Yo, are you for real with this, bro?
You fool, this is why you always acquire your tickets digitally.
Without those tickets, we can't get into the show.
Look at that, Fret, you made my girlfriend cry. What's wrong with you?
All of our hopes and dreams.
Shattered. This is the worst day of my entire life.
I'm sorry.
Oh Lord Ishimoto, may you find it in your heart to forgive your wretched follower for failing to witness your glorious return.
I'm so sorry.
Alright, that's enough. Fret doesn't need everyone piling on him right now. You can do it later. Everyone makes mistakes. Give him a break. We might be able to salvage this. He's probably more disappointed in himself than any of us are in him. Feel free to dunk on him later, like I said. Which is saying a lot. I find my whole summer around this. Hey Joshua, can you get us in through the UG?
Call up God to help you sneak into a music concert.
Well, we may not be able to see the show, but we can still hang around the grounds.
True. Just breathing in the Shibuya Palooza air could be fun. Maybe. Should be some food trucks around too.
Perhaps you'll be so lucky as to hear the echoing tones of a guitar in the distance. It's better than nothing. To Wanafo it is. Attend Shibuya Palooza.
The most important mission of all.
Huh, I can still scan. I get why, but still. Here, babe, you want Pubby Extreme or Bear?
Oh, let's see these fucking dinos.
I'm all set. It's go time.
Remember, this is the ultimate dino. This is the final dino you can fight.
Dawn of the final dino.
I mean, unless the noise scale with your progress through the day, which could be interesting. Oh, it's Purble.
Oh,
He purbled,
purple.
and he's immune to that. Okay. Can I pick him up? No. Okay, he's actually immune to the pins we have.
Tragic. Simply too large.
Holy shit.
Simply too large.
I think what happened is that it picked up Fret. I think what happened is it picked up Fret, and when it did that roar move, Fret got absolutely annihilated inside of it.
No foes can foul me.
Or me! Don't forget about me! Did you see that?
I did, and
Well done.
Don't like that. Oh jeez, it's just a...
God.
Oh no, I guess it must have just stacked up on fucking everybody then.
Yeah, everyone was kind of clumped together.
It's frozen!
Attack, kill, violence!
Holy shit, this thing has so much health.
Big boy! Post-game dinosaur!
So far, so good. Let's keep it going!
humble contribution.
That was perfect.
God, how much health do these things have, and why did I decide to fight two of them?
You've made decisions.
I have! They're great decisions, babe. Don't judge me. Like, again, maybe this shouldn't be a generic enemy. I'm just saying.
You are in post-game. They're assuming you've got some firepower to work with.
Legacy Plus.
God, can those get... Can that just not be dodged by the AI?
I'm sure it can. I think the AI are just bad about it.
Legacy Plus.
Stay very far away from that thing's mouth. I do not want to get somebody crunched by that thing.
Well, you don't want a crunch munch dinosaur?
Everybody get back. I do not want a repeat of that roar.
Yeah, that roar does some fucking damage.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna...
Yeah, I think this dinosaur might be more than we can handle.
Yeah, like, I could put my health up, which would help, but even then I have to fight a second one at the end.
Yeah.
You know what, I am gonna put my health up, though, because this is, fucking hell.
God.
Like, yes, we are on ultimate difficulty, which is having an impact. That's so much. There we go. 35 times drop rate is nice and respectable.
Gotta focus.
Is there? That is not the bear. Where is the bear? I want like a. I want to see if there's a special bear for here.
Okay, fine. Guess I'll put you out of your misery.
God, I want to see what that dino has, but also, what the fuck, dino?
Okay, we got this.
It's simply too large.
Okay, so not all of these are special noise, which is makes sense.
They're all probably like high tier.
Keep it up, brother. Is she okay? Give it to me. That was perfect.
I still love this poltergeist pin when it works because it is just a wrecking ball. It's great.
Yeah, they're fun. It's just that, like, bosses and big boys can't be picked up.
Yeah, like it worked. Like the thing is, I was kind of expecting it to work on those really big guys because it works on the depression noise, the big pink ones, purple. I just kind of assumed that because, like, I just assumed because the purple thing's gimmick is that they can't be knocked back or down or up, and you can't stun them or anything. Which makes them immune to most, like, knockback effects, but they're still affected by both the black hole and poltergeist pins. It must be based on the entire... Like, they must have just missed that when they were setting up the purple guys, and it's, like, based on enemy... And based on, like, the enemy itself rather than anything else.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Yeah, the big issue with poltergeist pins is that if the enemy's small enough, you can just fucking miss them.
Yeah, they're not precision attacks.
Yeah. Like, it makes them... Jesus Christ, that's an easy drop. You've got to remember, we have a 35 times drop rate, and that had to go through 4 distinct rolls.
Wicked twisters are on.
Good.
At least we got Polar Princess. Whatever that is. Oh, another piercing killer pin.
Fun.
That's an interesting one. It's a line pin instead. Kinda neat. Alright. Yeah, other than that, we have Topo the Famished, which is new. This has gotta be the easy drop pin. Alright. Like, this pin setup is good. I honestly think that basically nothing's strong enough against those fucking T-Rexes. Oh
They're
god.
simply big.
Who wants to go at the Reaper's Romp? Good, clean fun for everyone. What do you say? Ah, much appreciated. What's this? Could it be?
Pardon?
Good news, everyone! Feast your eyes! They brought back the battle tower from the last game! Huh? What is it? It's a flyer for some kind of event.
Reaper's Romp?
Precisely, as it is written here. A prize will be awarded to all participants who complete said romp. And that prize is tickets to Shibuya-Palooza! They're going to sell the exact same seating that's been sold to other people, so we'll just have to put up with sitting inside of people. That's fine.
That's fine. What? The day is saved! There's no way we're not doing this.
That's awfully convenient. Joshua, what the fuck are you doing up there?
So, what kind of game is it?
We shan't know until we visit the registration desk.
Well, let's go! This is our only shot at musical bliss. Got no other way into the festival.
And whose fault is that? This is our last hope. We have to go for it. Wait for a Shibuya-Palooza. Registration is at Hachiko, it seems. Alright, come on, let's go. Alright, welcome to the romp. Your first challenge won a 20 chain reduction in the scramble on ultimate difficulty.
Let's have a look.
God.
You will
Welcome
fight
to
those.
death.
You will fight the funny T-Rexes. Excuse me, is this where we sign up for the Reaper's Romp?
Of course.
Sure is. Is this your whole group? Perfect. If you could just line up right over here for me, that'd be fantastic.
God, look at this whole squad rolling out.
I love how everyone except Nagi's looking to the left. Nagi's just staring at the camera.
Nagi knows she's in a video game.
Super. Now that you're all ready, here's the rundown on the Reaper's Romp. I'm gonna be honest, I don't believe this is Hishima. He's way too upbeat sounding for Hishima.
This is an alternate universe where he's not divorced.
We've set up 3 checkpoints in 3 different places throughout Shibuya. Specifically at the West Exit Bus Terminal, Miyashita Park, and Tokyo Plaza. All you have to do is take this card and get it stamped at each checkpoint. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. When you're done with that, mosey on back here for your prize. You'll get to beat up Susakichi again. Then you can be on your merry way to Shibuya-Palooza. And that's it. Are you guys ready to have some fun?
Come again?
I'm certain we are. The objective seems simple enough to complete. Tee hee hee. You'd think so, wouldn't you? Well, hold on to your pants, because you're in for some big surprises.
Huh? What kind of surprises?
We have something our marketing team is telling us to call big buppies. If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise, silly. But I will tell you this. There's a reason it's called the Reaper's Romp. This is how the Berserk fight can still win. And I know you're just dying to know why. But but finding out on your own is half the fun. That's pretty ominous, but we can handle whatever comes our way. We have to, for Shibuya-palooza. Count us in, all of us. Marvelous! Love your enthusiasm. Let me just get your group all signed up. Although, now that I think about it, there's another player who's here all by his lonesome. Here, have a 7th party member. You wouldn't mind letting him join your team, would you? I guess not. The more the merrier. Great, let me go fetch him real quick. Hey, big fella, I found you a team so you don't have to play alone. And with that,
There he
you're
is.
officially fucking outnumbered. You Zeptagram.
God. Rest in peace, all my characters.
The name's Sho Minamimoto, and I'm on nobody's team. You're on my team. Got it, Zeptagrams? If you want to win this, you'll have to fight me for it. You know, I don't think that's quite in the spirit of team cooperation, but we'll allow it. Just bring me those stamps.
Yikes.
Just to be clear, we don't have to fight anyone, right? It's so fun. Another day is so funny. Yeah, alternate universe. No one's ever met Minamimoto.
No, he's just some weird guy.
Of course you do. Oh, and let me know if you want to swap out combat buddies. Only 6 members are allowed to fight at once. Well, that's it for me. Good luck collecting those stamps. You're gonna have a blast. I just know it. I have a rather bad feeling about all this.
Yeah, well. Collecting these stamps is the only shot we have at getting into Shibuya-palooza. So it's not like we have a choice. I know I've said it a million times, but I am so sorry. But this is my chance to reclaim myself. I won't let you down again.
I think you mean redeem yourself. Our fate
No,
rests.
I meant reclaim.
Our fate rests not on your shoulders alone, Fret. Our success hinges on our combined efforts. We are kicking you off of the party for this Minamimoto guy. He seems more reliable. Yeah, go team.
Yo. We ain't getting much screen time.
Let the young uns have their fun. This just gives us more time for...
Tin Pin Slammer. Hell to the yeah. You're going down, phones.
Those two have certainly gotten themselves in a tizzy.
Oh, hey, it's that game. The one that was super popular back in the day. As long as they can pry themselves away to help us fight.
Well, let's get moving. Gotta knock out those checkpoints. Thanks, Minamimoto. Okay, so this is how you swap out party members now.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so that's how you get Minamimoto on the party. Swap out don't you mean swap in Minamimoto?
Did he automatically get shuffled in?
Okay. If I'm reading this correctly, he should just be auto-equipped with everything Fret had when I swapped him out, which is nice.
Okay.
Yeah!
Yes!
Oh my god!
Good.
Rate Minamimoto's look.
Great fit.
Don't forget, the checkpoints are here, here, and here. Alright, well that's kinda neat. I've got a pin or two I could evolve on Minamimoto. I'm honestly not sure why I would, because here's the thing about that. We have those bonuses. We have those abilities on this network to give you like bonus groove when you have certain members comboing off of each other.
Yeah.
Minamoto's only in one of them, and he's in this one specifically that we don't have the points for, which is only between Nagi and Minamoto.
Aww.
So reasonably speaking, even if Minamoto might have different stats, and I really doubt he does, honestly, he's really not... he's really kind of just worse.
He's there for if you want Minamimoto.
Yeah. He's there if you want to stop. Wait, please tell me this works.
What?
What happens if we get rid of Rindo? God damn it. I was hoping they would let...
Boo!
All games should let you swap out your overworld, who your overworld character is, and I thought this might have been the way to do it.
Didn't have the budget, apparently.
Yeah, like... I wanted to find it looking a little goofy.
Rindo.
Like, here's the thing though, everyone has walking animations and running animations and at least one flip animation. Wouldn't be that hard.
Yeah. Should be a checkpoint somewhere around here.
Yeah, but where? Alright, who are we fighting? There she is, it's Kanon!
Oh fuck, Kanon!
I outnumber you!
You outnumber me so severely.
Don't worry, this means you'll get Fuya and Matoi.
Oh, Miss Fuya.
Yoo-hoo, over here. You looking for little old me?
Damn!
That depends. Is this where we get a stamp for the Reaper's Romp? It sure is. Good job finding it.
I don't know.
Now, before I stamp your cards, there's just one teensy little thing I want to talk to you about. It won't be long. Promise.
We're all ears.
Oh my, what a charmer. Well, you listen close, because I have a simply unbelievable deal for you today. Oh boy. What I have here is a collection of all the information you could ever need about Shibuya. Super Mega Ultimate Guide to Shibuya, Jumbo Ultra Reaper Edition. Armed with these 30 volumes, there will be nothing stopping you from enjoying every nook and cranny of the city to the fullest. And you know, the ladies love a man who knows his way around. Uh-huh.
Yeah, of course. No thoughts and empty.
I normally charge 3 million yen for this, but you look like you spend it all on watches. But I like you, so I'm willing to part with them for only 1 million. What a steal! Those prices are criminal, alright. No worries if you can't pay it all up front. The whole collection could be yours for just 240 easy payments of 10,000 yen a month. Here's the thing, that's still less than 1 million.
Yeah. It sure is.
Did she just jack the price back up? No, she didn't. She was charging 3 and then 1 million. I mean, I guess it is, because that totals like 2.4 million, but whatever. Lord Rindo, I advise we abstain from involving ourselves with this marketer any further. No kidding. Only a complete moron would fall for this anyway.
I'll take it.
What? Why, thank you. I'm so glad we managed to pickpocket those tickets off of you. Be a dear and sign this line for me, will you?
Whoa.
Fred, what are you doing? Lady Kanon.
Fred, no.
Lady Kanon commits identity theft. Don't let her play you like that. And think of your accounts. You must be so eager to throw your money away. Stop sliding closer.
It's no use. He only has ears for her now.
That only leaves us one thing to do. Imprint. Guidebook. No.
Whoa! I don't want to buy this.
I'm so glad we decided to do another day, but what the fuck is this, honestly?
Great, it's peak writing.
Yes. Thank goodness we were able to return him to his senses. I didn't know we could imprint on players.
Don't think too hard about the nature of our reality.
Our reality doesn't have a Reaper's game, actually. This is just what normal life is like.
Rindo's just built different.
Oh, right, fuck, I forgot I'm her. Excuse me? No backing out now, bucko. You already signed for it. But... don't be unreasonable. It isn't near too late for a change of mind. Ugh. I can't stand entitled customers like you. Let me guess, you want to talk to the manager. Hey, Susukichi, you're needed up front. Yikes. Why don't you tell our valued customers about our refund and return policy? With your fists. Oh my... Does Suzukichi not know how to talk in this universe? Here he comes.
I'm gonna lose my shit if one of my characters is just fucking banned from talking.
Oh my god, is this Ovis? Is this fucking... Why do I keep thinking it's Ovis Cantus? I think Ovis was what it was called in the last game.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're doing this again. And I've got a poltergeist pin on.
Oh god, you're not equipped for him.
Like my humble contribution.
Okay, so... Huh, I didn't realize that was this big electrical burst. Perfect timing!
2 times by the puffer fish.
Oh, absolutely. But hey, we needed to change our pins out anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's see. I need to change... You know what? We've got these pins. Why don't we fucking use them?
Yeah, why not?
We have the combination. Well, actually, no. Take this one. It's completely worthless. Now, I guess we got plenty of damage with that setup. So where is that? The issue with this setup is that I don't think there's a way to sort for, like, weird descriptions here.
No, there's not.
Yeah, which means your best bet is to find the ZL pins down here and just equip the one you want. Can I not? Wait, who can actually equip that right now? And why? Alright. Moments, new, brand, levels. Actually, why don't I just do brand? We'll find it soon. Here we go. Yeah, the only person who can equip it is... Oh, it's an L... Oh, that's why it's an L pin. Which is Shoka's thing. You know, why not?
Ah, okay.
Why not, right? We can keep saying Autumnus Strike, and that handles stuff. I'm sure nothing can go wrong, I promise.
Truly. The ideal setup.
Yeah, we've got tons of survivability is the thing, because those pins together are stupid. The thing is, I don't remember which one's the shield and which one is the heal. I also don't know how long the shield lasts anyway.
Now we're in progress.
Oh, only like a second.
Okay. So it's kind of like a dodge.
Here's the legendary one.
Kill Tsukichi yet again.
Unfortunately, I may have flubbed something or other.
You may have miscalculated.
Yeah, it's just such a short duration on that thing. You know what? For the sake of actually finishing the day, loath as I am to do this, let's knock the difficulty off of Ultimate, perhaps.
Yeah, you can do some ultimate grinding on your own time.
Yeah. Part of the issue is I just have no clue how to use some of these abilities yet.
Let's turn up the volume, yo.
Within reason.
Alright.
Okay, we're safe.
Yeah, God, that's such a short effect, honestly. I could probably block that if I was smart. Unfortunate.
You had the skills.
Yeah, alright. This seems difficult somehow.
Yeah, they probably did jack up the difficulty a bit.
The arena seems smaller, those pufferfish are definitely assholes, and my muscle memory is definitely not up to par for this.
Yeah.
Psych, input, where is it? Not the shotgun, I want my thing because it has a chance of freezing. Yeah, like the blocks are good if you're like especially good at judging that stuff, but you know. The barriers have such a like the barriers are probably only good if they're using that specific combo just because of like they're so short. Here, Seraphic Snow, and I think this pin, like honestly, this pin's probably better after you level it up. It heals so little right now. Roly Poly Cricket, what do we got? Guardian Glaives are kind of funny. Oh right, we've got all that shucks, which slows the flow of time, which is useless. UFO, good mood, notice me lightning. I'm sure nothing to be... You know, yeah, why don't we... It's always a good question what the hell kind of pin we're actually using here, huh? You know what, let's do something stupid. Let's go with Black Cat Blades, because honestly, whatever goes in this slot doesn't matter. Retry, let's focus down the pufferfish that probably respawn infinitely.
They might, but at least you can get beat drops.
Still do this.
Yeah. Let's just ignore Caribou Kansas.
Susakichi's just having a fun time. Leave him alone. Leave him be.
Just that. Let's keep it going.
Everybody dodge! Oh, I see. His big fucking Volt Storm causes the pufferfish to explode. And the pufferfish
Okay.
explosion's ridiculous. Okay, I see how that works.
The lad's strategizing.
What are you gonna do?
He is. He's bad at it.
He's bad at it, but he's trying.
The cats! They're freezing him!
Yeah! Kitty cat attack!
The cats! No, they couldn't be. Honestly, if I'd known the Muse could freeze like that, that's ridiculous.
Pretty good, especially since you've kind of got your whole freeze synergy going on.
Yeah. Apparently those pufferfish are a one-time deal, which is kind of funny.
They're just there to fucking body you instantly.
He can't do anything because the Black Cat Blades just fuck him up. Oh, I love that. That's great.
I'm so sorry, Susakichi. You're not making it out of this one.
If I'd known that Black Cat Blades could freeze, had a chance to freeze on every hit, I would have been using them more, because that makes them, like, spectacularly useful on anything that eats freeze.
Most things, because unlike a lot of status effects, freeze affects bosses.
Most bosses.
Most bosses, not all of them.
Girl, help.
Girl, help! I've been killed in an alternate universe.
I wonder if this Susakichi has a different drop table, or if it's the same one.
A gold star.
It might be
I don't
me.
know, actually.
Either way, we just got Black Cat cards off of him. Oh my god, we killed Susakichi with his own drop. Suzukichi! No. We very nearly got ourselves swindled.
We, meaning Fred. What the heck happened? I don't know. She's just pretty and she started talking and then I was buying stuff. I'm weak to beautiful women.
Well, so am I, but you don't see me buying into scams.
I trust hot women with my life, Nagi.
Despite zero evidence, I've now decided that Nagi Yasui is bisexual. Me, Nagi Yasui, has decided that. Fuck you.
Her voice actress stated she played Nagi as a weird lesbian.
Of course! A weird lesbian who's just super into the fucking hot dude.
Yeah.
Lord Toma whatever. Never mind that. What about the stamp? Stamp? Oh, right. Let's see. I just had it a minute ago. Ah, here we are. It looks like it got crushed under Suzukichi's weight when you killed him. Don't worry, it appears that he managed to fall on your card somehow. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how the physics of that one work out, but he did.
He's very talented like that.
You're all stamped and ready to go. Drop by again sometime, loves. Can't wait to find out the final one's a rehash against Phoenix Cantus.
God.
We won't. There's Famion!
Oh!
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's what it meant by a multiplanar world. This fucking place. Great, we can now buy stupidly difficult stuff. So again, was that a distinct Suzukichi from the Suzukichi we fought? It had to be, there wasn't a second phase. Yeah, that was Service Cantus Alpha. Alright, 65,000 health. That's more than the basic Service Cantus. The fact we could freeze him really ripped into. Holy shit, the luck!
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Babe, this is a real fucking Ancient Seed moment.
I hate you so much.
What's wrong, babe?
Every day you torture me.
Yeah.
With your
Jeez.
goddamn luck.
Yeah, like I don't have crazy luck all the time, but who boy when it happens, huh?
When it hits, it sure does hit.
It's too bad I fucking hate trick. Ah, there we go. Yeah, we need 6 of the Black Cat abilities.
Okay.
We have Black Cat blades and Black Cat cards, but we still need like the Black Cat swords and shit. Can't wait to find out what their special ability is.
It's gonna be something fucked up for all the work you gotta put in.
Yeah, like I don't know if there's like a distinct drop on all these guys. Like, my money's on the fact that we probably have to beat the Cantuses on multiple difficulties.
Presumably.
Like, at least one of those cards. Like, I'm assuming it's like the hard and ultimate drops for all 3 Cantuses, because there has to be a beta. Like, we have to have a refight against the second form, you know?
Yeah, fair.
I detect this checkpoint somewhere in the vicinity. Let's hurry up and find it. Oh my god, wait, is Rindo going to get drawn in by Mudtoy? Please tell me he is.
Please. I want Rindo to get swindled by influencers.
Alright. Oh, it's Sagumi!
Oh! Oh!
Congratulations on making it to the Reaper's Romp checkpoint. Hand me your card and I'll go ahead and stamp it. Lady Sagumi! Well, this is awkward. Didn't we just get together at the ice cream place yesterday? Lady Nagi, what a surprise! And a pleasant one at that. How long has it been since we met? I think you said it yourself, it was yesterday.
It's been so long.
Christmas, was it? At Lord Ishimoto's special dinner show, if I recall? Oh, I see I'm a fangirl too. I can't believe yesterday was Christmas.
We're really getting a grasp on the timeline here.
That sounds about right. It really has been a while. Here's the thing, we're gonna have no fucking clue if Tsugumi has a different personality, because she only really talked in one scene.
Yeah, you only really got to voice her.
And I haven't heard a peep from you the whole time. How you been? Sorry, my phone died yesterday and I lost my charger. I gotta go get a new one. I'm sure you are well aware of Lord Ishimoto's new solo album. Twister 2021, Fun in the Sun.
Wow, just explicit date.
Yeah, it's weird because it's 2042. Tell me, have you already purchased it?
Of course.
Of course. 5 copies so I could get all the different album covers. I expected no less from you. I, for one, managed to acquire the full collection of exclusive bonus photographs that come with each purchase from Tower Records. I'm assuming that they replaced Alestra with Death March in this universe.
Presumably.
30 in all, depicting our beloved Lord Ishimoto enjoying his private life away from the spotlight. That doesn't sound super private now that I think about it if they're being sold. Naturally, I have assembled them into an album for preservation and perusal. Why was there a splat sound effect? That's odd.
Tsugumi fucking died.
Huh, I just got a text. I forgot I set that notification to a Splatoon noise. Well, when I followed him through his last tour, Come On Japan, Splish Splash on the Beach, Twister Fest, I bought all the t-shirts and towels exclusive to each venue. 10 each, at every concert. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a little rich, considering, I mean, I am holding the Mr. Mew, you know, the Mr. Mew by the original Mr. Mew made by the very famous and popular designer for Gato Nero. Like, seriously, how did Tsugumi get her hands on the Mr. Mew? That's so weird to me.
I have no idea.
Most impressive.
Rindude? What's going on?
The lesbians are communicating. It's not for us to know. Some kind of pissing contest about who's the bigger Ishimoto fan. Most of it's going way over my head. By the way, I feel silly even asking, but you are going to Shibuya Palooza, right? I mean, there's no way you'd miss Death March's big reunion. What? That's... Oh, don't tell me. It couldn't be that you don't have tickets, and that's why you're playing this game. That would be unthinkable. So what if I haven't a ticket yet? There's no shame in earning one now. Ah, right. So instead of being nice, she's like prissy rich kid. That's the change here.
She's mean now.
This is just too perfect. Sorry, but I won't be stamping your card today. Oh, the humanity! To think one of my comrades would hinder my path to Lord Ishimoto. You will stamp my card, and I will witness the glorious return of Death March. Not if I can help it. Here's the thing, Iris Cantus is a fucking wimp.
Go time.
Iris Cantus is a fucking
Little
pushover.
bit.
Because Iris Cantus takes knockback. I don't have any knockback, but presumably I can freeze her like there's no tomorrow.
Stand down. Hey, back me up here, will ya?
I love her doing her dramatic intro, but you're just in like a fucking park.
Was that cool or what? Not bad, I'd say. Stay right there.
Alright, I can't use it if I don't have a lock on apparently.
That tracks.
Oh, okay, so that's new. She can get bubbled.
Farewell.
That was pretty good.
Unfortunately, I don't have any knockback equipped because this is literally the only boss where having knockback equipped is an actual win for you. And she does appear to be
She's a bird. She's got brittle bones.
she does appear to be immune to freezing now that I'm looking at it. Unless,
Fortunate.
yeah, to be fair, I think Service Cantus might be special in that he actually does take freezes. Maybe all the bosses have like just distinct things. Oh, that's what happens if you don't get him out. He fucking dies. Well, thankfully we got the level 3, so it's fine. Yeah, like, I wonder if all the bosses are supposed to have like a unique gimmick that makes them really easy to cheese.
That would be fun.
Like,
I think.
like, we know for a fact that the basic Iris, and I would assume this one, take crazy knockback. Oh shit, that's a lot of clones.
That's... Welcome to hell. She's doing the final boss thing of just turning it into Toho.
There's no way... Jesus Christ, there's... Maybe I should have waited for that huge wave attack to go to finish off.
You had no way of fucking knowing.
Yeah, I really did assume that was just a fight now. Thankfully, we just kind of rip her to pieces, you know?
Yeah, fair.
Like, for
You
once...
got good damage.
Yeah, we actually have DPS for once. And a shocking reversal from how we've been doing it for most of the game. We have DPS now.
Crazy.
Alright, yeah, that's fair.
I feel like we deserve better.
Hanadoki Void. Lame.
Fun.
You win. Your love for Lord Ishimoto is too strong. Yours is formidable as well, Lady Sagumi. Here, the stamp. Take it and go. Alright, so let's find out who the Red Reaper is. Go, Lady Nagi. Fulfill your destiny. You have to see Death March. Our hearts will always be united in our love for Lord Ishimoto. Farewell, my friend. No, Lady Sagumi! Why do we have to kill you? Lady Sagumi, thank you. I'll always remember you whenever I eat at the ice cream place down there for our last date. I shan't let your death have been in vain. Lord Grindel, much as it pains me, we must carry on. Sure thing, let's get moving.
It's sad, but it had to happen. Wait, she's not actually dead, is she?
See you again at the concert. This day fucking rules. I hate it.
Yes, that is the another day experience.
Now I have to assume that drop was the normal one, because I can't imagine another hard mode drop is the chain pin, because god.
The chains legitimately aren't that bad.
Yeah,
They're not your playstyle.
They're not my playstyle, because chaining enemies down, very useful. 50,000 health, weakness to earth, whatever. Really, my big issue with them is just the fact that they have the world's longest cooldown, and they probably don't work on bosses again. Oh wait, these guys have special descriptions. Service Cantus Alpha, a beef... God, again, guys, could you add like a text box or something? If we can hide the whole thing, please let us do a text box. Yeah, a beefy bodyguard that stands watch over Kanon at her Reader's Romp checkpoint. Do your best to avoid his electric attacks and strike when the moment's right. Or just freeze him. You can also do that.
Or you could freeze.
Oh right, yeah, that's what I was trying to remember. Iris Cantus is Ayano, Grus Cantus is this one. Oh, I guess we're fighting the ninja lady next. Let's see. A Death March fangirl hardcore enough to rival Nagi. Her attacks may seem unavoidable at first, but study her movement closely and just brute force it, dumbass. Okay, well that's kind of a neat animation at least. Oh, that's interesting. The chain lasts longer than the status effect does. It's kind of cool.
Oh, that's fun.
Casts a thick, long-lasting chain at your target. Okay, so out of all the chain pins with a 45-second reboot,
Good.
that one might be the best. Oh, right. Isn't there... Wait, are this... Oh, no, it's just black honey chili cookie. Okay. Yeah, for a second I was like, wait, does another day come with new stock? No, it doesn't.
It shouldn't. But they do just let you go ham on the entire map, which is fun.
Yeah, that's nice. Because, like, one of the bigger issues I have with late game 12e is which chapter lets you access everything with minimum hassle. And I guess another day is the best one for that stuff.
Yeah. If you play another day, you gotta fucking text me.
Alright.
Where do you think the checkpoint is?
Dunno. Let's take a look around.
Girl boss time!
Finally, you get to talk.
You all are here for the romp, right? Of course you are. Just look at you. You're obviously starving for Shibuya Palooza tickets. I'm afraid I won't let you have them so easily.
Yeah.
If you want your precious tickets, you'll have to go through... Ah! Ayano! What? You... Shoka? What are you doing here?
You know each other?
She's my sister. What are you doing here, Ayano?
Ah, good to know they're literally just sisters in this universe.
Fun. I'm working, clearly. Someone has to put food on the table. What about you? Shouldn't you be at Shibuya Palooza already? Yeah, I should, but somebody messed up our plans. More importantly, I know your whole aesthetic is really important to you, but stop stealing Iggy.
Oh my god, Iggy the Iguana is Shoka's pet. Oh, I love that.
You can't just let my iguana ride around on your shoulder when you go out. Oh, don't be selfish. It won't kill you to let me play with him every once in a while. Besides, he likes it. Don't you, Iggy? Yes, you do, you good boy.
True bliss right there. Never would have guessed Shoka had a pet iguana.
Reptiles are surprisingly popular these days.
Indeed, I myself am raising 10 snakes!
Yay! Lesbians stay winning! Nagi has 10 fucking snakes!
I'm so glad another day exists. This is so fucking stupid. 10?
10? That's enough. Give us the stamp already. Or do you want to fight for it? No way am I passing up the bonus I get if I beat you. Prepare yourselves.
I'm gonna be honest, Iris Campus is the fight I remember like the least, because all I remember about it is that one bubble attack, which
I remember she started executing our party members, and neither Shoka nor Rindo had the DPS to really do anything about it.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Shoka, my darling.
Quit it!
Oh my god. This is just what siblings are like, I guess.
The Cain instinct!
I'm impressed. That wasn't half bad.
Did I ask?
Oh my god, she's weak to freeze.
I can touch it.
Good.
Okay, maybe not weak. Maybe weak isn't the right word. She takes freeze. I swear to God, Sakichi's got to have like a multiplier on that freeze amount he takes.
just big and large, and he gets frozen, and he dies.
How could we
Yeah.
lose?
The issue is, half my pins are melee, and she has one of those goddamn damage auras that fucks you up if you go for a melee attack.
Don't get
Which is
careless.
incredibly mean, if I'm being honest.
A little bit.
Yeah.
My darling.
God, yeah, in a complete reversal of how Iris Cantus works in the last fight.
Cain Instinct returns.
Cain Instinct 2.
No.
Like, honestly, God, I guess if I'm not using the melee pins, I just gotta wait I just gotta wait out the aura, because that deals like 1,000 damage every time it connects with me.
That was easy.
Yeah, it's not great. It's like rinsing you real bad.
Yeah, she does so much damage, what the fuck? Why is she the dangerous one?
Just she's fueled by rage because her sibling is interrupting her job.
Gaming.
Gaming. Gamers.
Got to be joking.
10, please.
Yeah, I don't think Region's gonna count for that.
Don't think it will.
How did I forget about this fight? The hardest fight in the entire... Like, no, they definitely punch Iris Cantus way above her goddamn weight. She's punching way above her weight in this fight, I'm being on. Like,
Jeez,
A bit
intimidating much?
beefy.
imagine if these guys powered up depending on the order you fought them in, which doesn't make any sense considering their stat cards, but you know.
That'd be fucked up.
That'd be fucked up because you'd probably go for Iris Cantus last, and Iris Cantus is so much.
Just not too wild.
Splendidly done.
Let's keep it going.
Like, I'm glad I have... Oh god, right. Not to mention her rain thing has...
She's like an all-purpose kill.
Okay, so I guess you just have to deal damage until those break, but that's still weird to me. Like, she just does so much damage compared to the other guys.
She hits hard.
Like, she's a lot less threatening once you break her ninja rings, but until you do, who
Yeah, it's
boy.
just that those do so much.
Yeah. Oh god, this attack. Kill!
Violence!
I dodged that. It still hit them because they're lagging behind.
How could we lose?
God, she just hits so hard.
She kills you. She kills you when you die.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Because I could get through this fight without it. I'm gonna quickly build up some sync rate just so I can rinse her.
Gotta focus.
That's fair.
Give me some bears. Yeah, they should do the trick.
Ready? Galaxy Brain, activate!
Like, we're probably not going to get her hard drop.
Yeah, no, not likely.
Alright, this setup... Yeah. While the black hole and other pins were definitely are definitely bad against bosses, they're a lot more specialized for just groups of motherfuckers.
Yeah. Like, you've got your boss rush pins, and then you've got your, like, regular day-to-day pins.
Yeah, unfortunately, since they both use similar ingredients, I definitely did not need to do a whole chain of these idiots, but sure.
Yeah, you're just getting in that sweet, sweet experience.
Yeah, Black Hole really just ties all these things. Oh, it's a shock!
Bunny shark!
Yeah,
Bunny shark!
Yeah, Black Hole and Poltergeist are really just turn off boards, you know?
Yeah. Poor Shark's having the fucking worst day.
It's this shark's fault for being an asshole.
Yeah, that's fair.
God, we got the easy drop off? Yeah, only 22 times drop rate. Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, we're in fucked up drop rate zones. You're not getting shit.
Like, I'm so glad Another Day exists. This is definitely a bit of a step up from the actual base game.
Yeah, it is.
Considering how the hardest of this trifecta of bosses last time was actually Susakichi.
So far, so good.
Yeah, 'cause the second phase just kills you dead.
That was easy.
Well done.
Yeah. I definitely have to get used to using spectral blades, because the thing is, what the pin does is it produces the blades, but that doesn't actually have to do with the blades attacking. And you're locked in place while you're producing the blades, which can be pretty threatening. Cats, get them! Ugh.
Level up.
The major failing of this combat system, my arm's getting tired again. Alright, that should do the trick, because now we'll be a lot closer to a level 3 when we fight her. Time for everyone's favorite thing.
Fucking zoom in.
At least it's easy. At least it's faster mashing through dialogue in this game than the last one, huh?
Yeah. Last game just took its sweet time.
Yourselves, everyone.
Yeah. Alright, time for Iris Kansas Alpha. What are the other
Let's
bosses we
fucking
have?
go.
Probably Shiba Alpha, and then... If it's not the Berserk fight, it's probably going to be the Phoenix. It's probably going to be the Phoenix Alpha then.
There might be a hidden boss floating around here somewhere, because I know that's one of the things Another Day had
Yeah,
in
but
the
I also...
first game.
Yeah, but I probably need the ability to see boss symbols for that one.
I don't know, because like, I'm going based on what I know, but there's like a main plot, at least in the first game, there's a main plot and then there are side things you can do that unlock shit.
Alright, well, I haven't seen anyone in particular who wants to be talked to, but that could just be us needing to explore the map then.
Yeah, because I know in the first game, if you like go to some fucking corner of the map, they put stuff there.
There's so much visual noise. I'm so glad she telegraphed attack with her little thingamajig that makes her... Oh god, our groove didn't carry through.
Fucked up.
Fucked up and mean of game.
Really? Ayano, this is not a girl boss moment. Why did you do this?
Thankfully, she hasn't whipped out any of her stupid cloud attacks yet.
Don't say that.
She's pulled out the less threatening one at least. Although I hate how she just spams that arrow attack if one of her clouds are out.
A little annoying.
It's my cue.
That was great.
Duh. Guess our humble contribution.
Nice work. Gotcha. Keep it up, B. I got you.
Come on, let's take out this fucking girl boss.
I got this.
I can tell.
God dang it, Fret, you charged right into her. Oh god, it's this one?
He may be stupid.
He's absolutely stupid. God, our groove drops so fast during this.
Yeah, cause like if you aren't building it up, it'll just start tanking.
Yeah, but it's tanking like stupid fast. Alright, girl boss,
Alright!
girl boss
Say your
o'clock.
fucking prayers, Ayano.
This is what you get for kidnapping Iggy. Okay, so that triples our drop rate from 22 up to 66, which is still garbage, but hey. We might get something good.
Something.
It'll probably be the normal
Got
drop.
something.
Yeah, that was a normal drop.
Straight up cash.
Yeah, cash fucking sucks.
I mean, you're in post games where money is at least matters a bit.
Yeah, but
No.
yeah, but like the ultimate drops tend to pay out. Like one fight with ultimate drops on, I'm pretty sure those pins pay out like, well, not 10k, but they pay out fuck tons.
My bonus! How dare you! I knew I should have found another job. Stamp! Now!
There we go.
And you make sure you put Iggy back in his tank. Fine. Here. Now get out of my sight!
Still, that's our third spamian. That's all the stamps. Let's head back to Hachiko to get our tickets. You know, I am curious what the fuck Sphermian is referred. Like, I know it might just be a nonsense word like Scarlet type, but Sphermion, what on earth is that?
I'll Google it. Sphermion.
S-F-E-R-M-I-O-N. Woo, 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 woo.
Let's have a look. Yo!
Hang on.
You like what you see?
Oh right, I still need to type.
It's a hypothetical spin zero super partner particle of its associated fermion. Thanks, Wikipedia.
Alright. Right, we still need the Taiko Kane and 2 Scarlet type for the Tenka Juzumaru.
Let's move.
Right.
Those were words.
Welcome. Thanks, pal.
We're in gamer mode now, you're just saying fucking nonsense.
Sora, the bees got him.
Nikki, it's Riku! They put bugs in him!
Yeah. Considering how the only 2 restaurants we need to do are in Shibuya stream, I can honestly just do that off stream, because that's a lot of walking.
there.
Yeah, fair.
Everybody take your sweet potato swirl.
Time to
Let's
eat.
stick with this.
I kind of love this.
Fine.
Drop rate +2. That's so rare.
Oh fuck! Okay! Thanks, Shoka!
The only other drop rate bonus we've had this whole game is, yeah, the only other drop rate bonus we've had so far is a +1 to Nagi, which is off stream.
Let's restart.
Yeah.
Like, that's such a rare effect.
Thanks a bunch.
For obvious reasons!
Yeah, but like, that's just a permanent +2. There's no way to get rid of it.
Simply good.
I'm sure there's a way to clip to the final boss that somehow sets you to -99 drop rate. Which gives you
Oh, there's probably an overflow error or what the yeah.
which gives you the missing no pin. Wow, you got all the stamps. Great job, everybody. You're the first team to collect all 3. Really? It does seem odd, and I don't recall encountering any other participants on our way. As an extra reward, you can move on to the super special bonus round. If you win, you get not just tickets to Shibuya Palooza, but VIP tickets to Shibuya Palooza.
What?
Say what?
Endless refreshments included, of course.
Whoa.
No way! Free food and drinks? Dude!
We have water, and we have expensive water. The expensive
You have
water is
water
worse.
or milk or water or milk. Yo, Rindo, we gotta get those VIP tickets.
Damn right, we're in.
We might as well, since we've already made it this far.
Okie dokie, let the bonus round begin. Yoo-hoo! Oh, Shiba! What's so funny, huh?
Oh no, Hishima being peppy and happy and not extremely divorced with Shiba is fucking killing me.
Did he get lost on his way to the club?
Greetings.
Greetings, greetings, sheeple of Shibuya.
I already don't like this guy.
I'll be the one to decide if you're worthy of VIP seats, or if you deserve to be left out in the cold. On your marks, get set, go! Bitch! We're fighting now. Welcome to the Toon World, Butterfly.
Shiba returns to prevent you from getting VIP tickets.
I hope you're ready to rumble.
Shall we begin?
Dude, Shiba, you don't know what you're fucking in for.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I was talking about how last time we fought him, when he splits into clones, you always stay focused on the real Shiba. That's not how this one works, because he does technically... Yeah, that's not how this one works, so I'm not sure which is the real Shiba.
That's interesting.
There it is. I swear to fuck, it's like automatically switching me off of people sometimes.
Shiba's trick.
He fell for this funny little trick called lying.
One of Shiba's classic pranks.
The thing is, without his clone, Shiba's a fucking pushover.
This is kind of a lad.
Like, if it wasn't because... Like, especially since I have a specific thing designed to use every party member for DPS. Even if Beat kinda sucks. 'Cause I'm gonna be honest.
He is once again moral support.
Like, he can actually contribute, but also he just has a kick pin. No, our groove is definitely... Oh, did the groove just drop down to the last level? Which is why it dropped so fast? That's neat.
Oh, that would make sense.
Oh my god, look at this dude just fucking lounging around.
Fuck off. Do that shit in your own time, man.
Well, when else would I do it, huh? I never get to relax on the job, so why shouldn't my clones get to instead? Hmm?
Damn, I can't fucking fault that logic.
Besides, you guys are clearly doing well enough finding the real me. Why shouldn't I get some? Why shouldn't at least the fake me get to lie down, huh? I mean, honestly, do you know how hard it is getting beat up by fucking teenagers every day?
life he leads.
You know how pathetic I look? I can't even hit you with my fucking army of cells. I have
They tell me to just have all the clones hit you at once, but no!
I have a homing attack and it can't hit you? What kind of homophobic nonsense is that? Look, I'm going to hit you with this ball. Look at my orb, it's big and small. Look, it doesn't even do anything. You blew it up before it could hit you guys. Oh, if it starts... Okay, we did not actually manage to take it out in the nick of time. It's just that if it starts glowing, we've broken it, and it's like a pufferfish. Significantly less dramatic than the last ending.
I choose to believe we took it out in the nick of time.
Look at that. I didn't even get your super attack because I'm a little bitch like that.
He's just a man with cloning technology.
Yeah.
Oh, we never get to see Neku's windscreen.
Yeah. We didn't have...
Look at him.
To be fair, we didn't really have Neku for that long, and we basically stopped doing random encounters once we got him.
Yeah.
Incredible! You won the bonus round! I can't believe you kicked the shit out of my husband. Here are your tickets to Shibuya Palooza. You earned them. We did it.
Woohoo! We going to Shibuya Palooza!
We can go to the concert.
We can see Death March.
And Lord Ishimoto.
Mm-hmm.
We did it! Well done. Here. These are your VIP passes. I don't know why we're giving you the normal tickets and the VIP tickets, but sure. Truly, no one is more worthy of endless refreshments than you. Thank you. It's like I always say, if you're hot out, get some fucking water.
Things are really heating up out there, so please get some water. I care about your well-being. Oh my god, I can't believe this is real life! Shibuya Palooza, here we come!
He's awfully cheerful all of a sudden. You mustn't be so sour, Lord Rindo.
Yeah, it all worked out in the end. Let him enjoy this. No use crying over spoiled milk and all that.
Young man, are you leaving your milk in your fridge to spoil?
Yeah, are you not supposed to do that?
That's not... Anyway, let's go live it up at Shibuya Palooza. I'm not addressing that right now. Yeah, better hurry to Wanato. Yes, Fabian. Yeah. Dang, it's so crowded.
Good thing we're VIPs, eh? Thanks for losing our tickets, Brett. We wouldn't be here without you. Oh, shucks, Shoki. All I did was mess everything up.
Untrue, although it did appear that way at the outset.
Can we drop it already? It's all good now.
Yeah, and all that matters is we finally made it to Shibuya Palooza.
Huh?
Yeah, we are one short of a full party. Has anyone seen Lord Minrimoto? It's weird. He was supposed to join our party, but we haven't seen him since he supposedly joined. Now that you mention it, no I haven't. Not for a while.
Relax. I'm sure he just wandered off somewhere.
Oh my god, are we gonna fight Leo Cantus Armo Alpha?
Oh, are we? Some people like to go to concerts alone, you know?
I guess. Minrimoto. There was something so strange about him. It was almost like he came from a... That was the actual Minrimoto!
Oh, fuck!
No way that could happen.
Rindo.
Yo, Rindu! Don't worry about dimensional travel, man! The show's about to start!
It's finally starting. Even if the world ends after this, I've got no regrets. This is the best day of my entire life. And then I blew up the planet. Yeah, I guess we do need to actually, like... I guess we do need to actually explore, because we didn't even check out, like, half the map.
Yeah, there's definitely some other stuff. But this was a cute main plot.
Yeah, this is fun. And that has been 2 hours, so we're pretty close to wrapping up anyway, I guess.
God damn, has it? It has not felt like it.
Yeah, this was very fun. I was honestly not expecting this to be so stupid, but yeah, I still want to fight Kanto.
Yeah, like, the implication that this is our Minamimoto in here is making me fucking go crazy.
Like, I wonder if the reason you're allowed to swap him in is because you can only trigger the actual thing if you have him in the party.
Huh.
Like, I'm honestly kind of curious if we, like, here's the thing. The reason we fought all those guys is because each one of them had, like, because one of our party members in particular got into a beef with them, and that's why we had to fight him.
Yeah.
So what happens if we swap Minamoto out for each one of those guys individually? Alright, that's enough credits. No, that's just a pause button.
You must watch the fucking credits.
Yeah. Let's see. Random thoughts I had about this game. Changing the title to Neo: The World Begins With You was a cute thing. It makes 0 sense in this game.
Yeah, it is not thematically relevant in the same way it was in the first game. It's just a thing they did.
Yeah, cause like, honestly, a big through line of the whole plot is how Neku develops from the edgiest loner character in existence to like someone who cares about his friends. Meanwhile, Rindo kind of finishes development after Mutsuoi decided to be a bitch.
Yeah, like, it's one of the things, it's, the two games have different priorities, where the first one is a very focused, character-driven story with a plot line that kind of slowly simmers in the background. Whereas this one is very plot-focused, but because of that, the character development kind of just takes second fiddle.
Yeah, not to mention it's pretty stop and start too.
Yeah, like, pacing issues aside, that's a whole different can of worms.
Pacing issues aside, it did kind of feel like in the final week, we just set aside an episode for every party member. We had the Nagi Day with all the clones, and I really was expecting to get refights of all the team leaders and the Canon fight, but never mind.
Like, I'm honestly upset that we didn't get refights or a Canon fight.
Yeah, like, at least give us the Canon fight, because, like, those were just generic Plague Noise encounters.
Like, it's just... Like, I like this game, it's just, for the stories, I would go to each game for different things.
Yeah. Not to mention, I don't like, okay, maybe it's on one of the final day pluses, but like, I never saw a Plague Noise in a random encounter.
Yeah, which, like, because the first game had Taboo Noise, and it was a big holy shit moment when they started going after you when you were just generically scanning.
Yeah, like, they could have had that same behavior with the Plague Noise and just had them home in on you from no matter what. Like, maybe they have
There's some missed potential.
Like, they could have had the same thing with Plague Noise, just instead of moving towards you constantly, they move towards you twice as fast. So the only way to get around without them catching up to you is to use Beat's skateboard thing.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been a fun way to get Plague Noise onto the overworld, because, like, maybe they're in symbol encounters in the last 2 days, but we never saw them because I was not doing symbol encounters.
We were focused on the plot.
Yeah, like, if I wanted to do a noise encounter, I would have had to set aside at least, like, 2 minutes.
that like combat takes so much longer in this game, which isn't really a bad thing. It's just kind of a thing.
Yeah, like honestly, my big issue with it is just the game expects you to do very, very long chains in order to get the best drops and shit. And it's like, if you die once, you're back to the start with that. Which I understand, but like, I don't think it would have killed the difficulty too much to give you a checkpoint after like every fifth fight in a chain, because that's how much you grew it by.
Yeah, like it would be convenient. Like I get the whole point of long chains is that, oh, they get stronger each time, and so you're risking losing everything, but god, the game really encourages you to do long chains.
Yeah, like especially, like it's just not a good idea, especially against those like really big motherfuckers. Because like fighting an elephant or a T-Rex is so risky, it might as well be its own thing. And holy shit, there was a time trial in there?
Oh yeah, okay, yep,
Yeah, we missed.
Yeah, we definitely missed something.
We probably need to get the pigs. And what was the time trial?
That's the final time trial that you also didn't hit in the first game because it's also squirreled away in another day.
Right. Well, we've got a couple minutes. We've got a couple minutes on the skip button. Let's at least look around for that time trial.
We'll do some exploring.
Yeah. Like, our new pin setup maybe isn't spectacular for generic noise, because, well, the generic noise, because our original pin setup that I changed out of is specifically designed to just go apeshit on normal noise, which doesn't work on T-Rexes, elephants, or bosses, which is unfortunate.
It is tragic that it doesn't work on the big boys.
Still, I like to imagine that with zero context, because that one dude was, because 777 was the lead singer for Death March in the last game. I like to imagine that that lady is still 777.
Good.
She went ahead and transitioned.
Transitioned super hard. Good for her.
We'll never know. The game doesn't tell us the fucking thing about Death March, and holy shit, that was so long.
It was a big old cutscene, wasn't it?
Even with the skip button. You know, I'm honestly not... You know, just to be safe, let's at least get to the point where we can put Minamoto in the party.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because somehow I doubt changing out our party member would actually let us skip the boss fights in this. But at least give us access to Minamoto, because...
Might as well.
like, it's probably safe to assume that you need Minamoto in the party, but, like, I like our current team. There isn't really a personality there isn't really a personality I'd get rid of from Minamoto.
They're all fun. Like, as much as I'll gripe about how the characters were handled, they're fun.
What to do?
Yeah. I do want to actually check what those noise are like. The final ones we fought, because I never checked Iris Cantus or Shiba Alpha. The boss of the Reaper's Romp bonus round. No one earns the VIP status without Shiba's approval. You want to equip yourself with a psych that can hit multiple opponents at once when taking on this alpha male.
No! No! All respect lost.
Oh, I see. The money was the easy drop. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that tracks.
You know what makes this funny, actually? Everyone except Service... The other three who aren't Service Cantus have nearly double the over double the drop rate of Service Cantus himself, and yet we got this guy's thing unmodified.
I hate you so much.
Babe, what's wrong?
God.
Seriously, what's wrong, babe?
God. Every day, you try my patience.
Yeah. Like, honestly, the biggest issue with putting Minamoto in is just the fact that, well, a lot of the gear we have only works on that given character.
Yeah, we've got a lot of specialized shit.
Yeah, like, cause that's the best bonuses too, and we don't have any minimum moto stuff because why would we? It's expensive. Gato Nero, what is your wisdom?
Welcome.
Oh my god!
Ah, cat girl!
A jacket made in the image of Gato Nero's mascot, Mr. Mew. With a cat-eared hood and a tail around back, it carries all the cuteness of the real Mr. Mew. It even comes with a red belt to flatter your waist. Of course we can just buy Shoka's outfit.
Good.
We have asymmetrical jeans for Minamoto, which give
Good for him.
health boost 4, but only if you have fucking 3 Scarletite. We also have this, which just seems worse than giving an attack boost to Shoka, because it's a 2-piece and it just gives defense boost, which is alright but not spectacular. Oh, well there it is. That's the reason to have Minamoto. 10 Shadow Matter.
God damn.
Oh, and a jumpsuit for Neku. Which costs our last Iberian. Oh, here's 2 of the black cat pins.
Woo! Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat.
Manifest a Mr. Mew pyramid.
With a power vested in the Mew period.
Yeah. Let's see, we need 2 more Scarletite for that, and then we just need 960,000 for Black Cat Crush. God, I want to get all the Black Cat stuff, and I assume that means that this is like... I assume we have to be able to get the last Black Cats off the Alpha Bosses somehow.
Thanks. Come again soon.
Probably.
Either that, or they're just like the ultimate drops off of Higashizawa.
Hi, sugar.
Which honestly wouldn't surprise me, considering how Higashizawa's had the other 2. Oh, hey, look. For Defense Boost 3 with a Grim Cardigan, Spamyon. Oh, look at this. Sis the Subwoofer.
Oh, fun.
Charging up for an attack takes less time than usual. Okay, that's kind of neat. Let's see, it evolves and it gets Groove Boost too. So that's
Come
fun.
back now.
Topo. I love how you just get... I love the final new stuff you get, because it's kind of ridiculous in this game. Although, to be fair, it doesn't hold a candle to the super secret evil stuff you got in the last game, post-game.
Yeah, there were so many fucked up stats.
Yeah. At the very least, I'm glad they did away with that system that's like... Yeah, here we go, because I have her on this, which I can now swap to somebody else, because guess who's wearing this? Besides, that's a better effect, because now, instead of the 30% or so, it is... God, this menu could have been laid out better.
Maybe a bit.
Here we go. You can take this, because honestly, why not? Actually, wait, you take this, and don't wear any pants, ever. Stun foes, I honestly don't know if that applies to knockback, but why not, right? And then everyone else is good. Yes, Rindo is wearing the Afro wig, why are you asking?
He needs it.
Well, guess who else needs it? Look at these fucking clowns.
Good for them. Protagonist partners in clownery.
Alright. Here we are! It's Rhyme!
Oh! Yay!
Holy shit, okay.
Right.
Yeah, boy. Ow, my head.
Rhyme! Rhyme, what's wrong? Talk to me, yo!
Huh? Who are you? Oh, my head.
Rhyme! We gotta help her. She's gone all weird. Somebody do something.
Nagi, say no more. I will settle this matter with utmost haste. God, final time trial, I guess. Ugh, my head's killing me. Looks like this isn't a dream, at least. How fucked up would it be if this was actually our rhyme? Also, recommend level 80.
We're going to die.
I'll change out Beat's shoes if we die, because... don't like that. Our drop rate's 100, and our base is only like 12.
Oh, God. There are 25 minutes to beat this fucking time trial.
That's my cue.
Well, I guess... Well, we get one attempt, I guess.
Splendidly done.
Yeah, settle in for the rest of the stream, people.
Like, legitimately, Poltergeist and Black Hole would be great for this.
Yeah. I mean, you'll have a setup for when we do this on Thursday, I guess.
Indeed.
Leave it to me.
Masterfully done.
At least they're generic noise, so it's easier to build up on them.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
No thanks from me.
Or me! Don't forget about me!
Honestly, like, basic noise are not that threatening. And I
Yeah,
don't...
fair. You've just got a good setup going.
Oh, that was close. Were they aiming for me? Not to mention, it's like, I don't think you can get a T-Rex or an elephant in here.
One would hope not. That would be tragic if they did appear.
Like, the only time you see T-Rex and elephants are when the arena is big enough to support them, and this is one of, like, this is one of those very narrow arenas.
Let's keep it up! Perfecto!
I made the mistake of ignoring the bears.
Your final mistake.
And we still got a third of our health left. That'll be enough, as long as we don't fight, like,
Doesn't look great.
that. Wait, I'm
God.
falling. Feet! God, I'd really like to have a poltergeist right about now. Because here's the thing, Poltergeist and Black Hole actually shut down these big boy noise. Then again, freezes also do that, even if they're not as effective, because of course they aren't.
And that's why you should leave it to me. Indeed.
It's over!
Gotcha.
Nice!
God, you guys are just, you know?
Showtime!
So what is this? The third round, which we have beat. This is the third round, and we spent 2 minutes so far. This is like a 5 or...
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what the numbers are like, and this is like a 5 or 6 chain. No, wait, is it? No, it's gotta be like 7 or 8 actually.
Yeah, because we have 100 drop rate.
We have 100 drop rate, but I don't actually know what our base is, because I think I was faffing about with it. Our base is like, let's say our base is around 15 or 14 or something.
Let's keep it up!
Right, okay, so that's 2.5 minutes for 3 rounds. That... maybe? Maybe.
I foresee no difficulties.
Oh god, there is a fucking elephant. It's that black
Oh
bird thing again.
God.
Well... Oh no, it's a rhino, never mind.
Oh, okay.
That's
Never
almost-
mind.
I'm gonna be-
We're love and light upon this earth.
That's almost worse, honestly.
It would be fine if it stopped fucking turning. What is this, the first game?
Its only attack is an ability to just turn instantly. And apparently its invincibility covers so fucking much of it.
God.
It takes so much time to get around to its fucking ass, and most of our abilities don't actually connect.
Legendary one.
God.
You gotta hit it like...
Hell on earth.
God, What the fuck is this thing's defense angle, by the way? You gotta hit it, like, right up the asshole to do any damage.
It has too much armor.
Like, hitting it in the sides does nothing. You have to be, like, directly behind it to hurt it. At least it's weak. At least it's weak to an element we can handle.
Yeah.
Alright, charge!
Good. Stun yourself, fucker.
He doesn't stun himself. Who designed this guy's fucking hitbox?
Or me! Don't forget about me!
Yeah, I feel like the hitbox, they just kind of said yes. And I feel like maybe having a bit of leeway.
Like, he doesn't have a ton of health, it's just that he's invincible from most angles. I'm honestly not sure how the fuck this game determines where you're attacking it from. Because we got guys
Yeah, I'm wondering how they calculate it.
like, I think it might be based on the camera, which would sort of explain it. But whatever. Pete, don't you get it? If it's just if it's just a couple pufferfish, this is a nothing round.
This is just explode, death, die round.
I rule.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. God, yeah, that guy took like 2 fucking minutes.
See why they gave you 20 fucking 5.
I'm impressed.
This is like how RT finished off Hollow Knight by saying, "Holy shit, what the fuck is that damage?
Too much.
10,000?
Too much
10,000?
damage.
Right, that's 2 minutes, that's 2 hours, 7 minutes. And I can see why that's the final time trial, my god. Beat, put on the, I should buy more roller skates. I should buy a lot more fucking roller skates. Cause Jinx defense stacks, I should buy more roller skates. But yeah, like, God, now I know how RT felt when he fucking finished off all of Hollow Knight by saying, okay, I'll do one go at P5.
God. Yeah.
Like, he got pretty far. He was at, like, the 5th to last room, I think.
Yeah, he got decently far in.
But also, it is a bit nonsense to have a whole boss rush like that, you know? Yeah, well. It's a good thing for the gamers.
For those hardcore gamers.
Alright. Like, I am still curious about why Tsugumi had a Mr. Mew on her.
Yeah, I don't know if that ever gets explained. I don't know much about A New Day.
Yeah.
Let's move.
Still, that final time trial would better give me like 20 friendships so I can finish off the tree.
I'd imagine it'd have to, because the other stuff would only give you what? You've got like an extra 4 to 8 stored up in just missing dives.
No, I need to finish off the last 2 dives and the last 2 non-gold dives I had in order to actually get
Yeah.
ultimate difficulty.
Okay.
So like
yeah,
that's
so it's gotta give you a lot so you can cap off the thing.
yeah, like that's literally the last activity I have that could give me friendship, and it's just so much. Eh.
Let's move.
Oh, while we're here, we might as well look around for something.
Oh, Coco!
Coco?
Past her, she's by the arch. Up.
Oh god, again? Let me get my roller skates first.
Let's move.
God, they better give me the Berserk fight after all this. Oh no. Okay. You know what? It makes sense they won't let you buy more than 1 set of roller skates.
Yeah, I guess that tracks.
Alright, I guess we'll give Coco a try. One.
Singular try.
Isn't that Coco?
Yo, something ain't right about her. It's giving me the creeps.
Sleep now. Rest in peace. Sleep. What you saying? Dreams of dreams within dreams within dreams. Oh, I guess we're gonna find out why all that stuff is referencing another world. And find peace there, never to awake. CP. But I gotta stay awake. Are we gonna see Sora, Kingdom Hearts? I can't. The final time trial.
There it is.
Oh! Oh, I see. Yes, the final time trial is different from Rhyme's thing. Rhyme's the final dive. This is the
Ryan's
boss.
got her own fucked up problems.
This is the boss rush, motherfuckers. Right, okay, well,
We fight every boss.
we have a decent setup for every boss. Oh, hell yeah, lets you change up the menu.
Okay, that's useful.
Yeah.
Damn, remember this guy?
Let's keep it going.
Yeah, remember him? They definitely buffed him from what he was like before, because I went back and refought him once. He's an absolute pushover if you just go back in the chapter, so he definitely got a buff.
Yeah, they're probably like at least a bit bumped.
Are we sure we can still do this?
I honestly forgot how big the hitbox on that attack was.
Yeah.
It just covers so much of the screen.
Is she okay?
Like, reasonably speaking, that final dive wouldn't be nearly as bad if I wasn't on, you know, hard mode. Heck, if I was a baby, I could just knock it down to easy mode and get... Because the thing is, dives don't actually track what difficulty you're on.
Yeah, fair.
The final time trial does, giving you bonus score if you do. Is our health consistent between these, or do we get a refill every time we do a fight? Well, we're about to find
I'd
out.
be curious to know. Yeah.
Okay, our health does stay consistent.
Yeah, that makes sense. Booyah, I miss you!
Please tell me this is like Hollow Knight, where they've actually sipped in some extra bosses. I know that's not what's happening, but that would be fun, you know?
I feel like you've got enough bosses on your plate without them slipping more in.
Yeah, but honestly, how could they call this a 12-week game without the Berserk fight?
Let's keep it going.
You're surprisingly
Hey Fuya, you doing alright? You seem to be getting kinda fucked up right now.
Getting absolutely fucking ruined by you guys.
Those bombs... They weren't lying though, that river sure can bomb.
That river sure is deep.
Yeah, but hey, it's everyone's favorite!
Oh god. Honestly, this fight looked fun. I wish we got to fight Motoy more when he was a bitch.
Yeah, to be fair, Motoy's fight's the only one that really incentivizes going after the other guys.
Yeah.
Because Motoy himself is, wimp.
all thanks to me.
For example,
This is such a fun effect, by the way. Also, you know what's fucked up?
What?
The fact that this makes Motoy the only boss who has a fourth wall break as an attack,
He's powerful.
therefore making him the Sans of this game.
I'm impressed. Hate to break it to you, mi amigo, but life ain't fair.
Alright. Well, we got rid of all his living party members, so the only guy left who can do a GoFundMe is, well, Matoy himself. Every time you try to do a fundraiser, we hit you with death lasers.
It's like this in real life too.
An adequate performance.
Honestly, it's kind of amazing it's only been 3 minutes since we started this, and we're already on our 3rd boss.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely buffed so that they don't go down instantly, but they're still not gonna be huge threats.
Yeah. Still, like, Regen is just the accessory to have, you know?
Yeah.
Like, double Regen 3 has honestly been what's carried me through so many fights.
Going so easy after this time.
Reduction 4. Can't wait to see the fucked up and evil rewards we get for all this.
Keep it going.
Oh god. If this is literally the boss rush, then we also need to fight Phoenix Cantus at the end, and that's gonna take 12 minutes.
Oh god. Yeah.
Like, we're making good time, but this is literally every boss in the game. Does that include the alpha bosses?
I'd be curious to see if it does.
Okay, yeah, because this is Susakichi Basic, but we still need to fight Susakichi 2. God, yeah, you can really feel how we went for DPS with this build.
Yeah.
Alright. Kitty fight, kitty fight, kitty fight. Oh, that's interesting. We're starting on phase 3? Is this Mr. Mew 2? I guess it makes sense if it was Mew 2. I'm real curious as to what, like, speedrunners can do with this final time trial, huh?
Yeah. Like, I'm sure they can do it fast. I gotta check for the first game what the final time trial speedrun is.
Okay, so this is Mr. Mew 1, but for some reason they already have Mr. Mew 3 left. So they already have the big Mew watching the area. At least I think this is Mr. Mew 1. It is a little hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, probably
Okay.
Mr. Mew 1 considering the
So,
damage.
for the first game on speedrun.com, someone did the final time trial in 2 minutes and 41 seconds.
And that was also the boss rush, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, well props to that guy, I guess. Okay, so this
Inspiration.
okay, so I was right. This is Mr. Mew 2.
Yeah, for this game it's 14 minutes, which is, I feel, pretty reasonable considering how big and cinematic these fights are.
Yeah, 14 minutes. Jesus Christ, how fast they melt the enemies in this one. Like, I'm genuinely curious, because that's so fast.
Yeah.
Oh god. If my pins hadn't gone on cooldown, we might have been able to actually skip this entire last phase of the fight.
Damn.
Although, if I'd also gone for my level 3 groove, that would have done it too, but I'm kind of saving it for the next guy, because Mr. Mew definitely doesn't need it. Like, I'm sorry, but even Susakichi Base is more dangerous than this guy. But yeah, we were literally like 3 hits away from ending this fight. Ah well. Like, considering I came into this having no fucking idea this was the final time trial. Thank you, Coco. This is going very well, you know?
Stand down.
Coco has problems and she's making you deal with them.
Yeah.
Let's keep it up. Perfecto.
Oh, that's interesting. One of her lines literally just don't come any closer. I don't know if that's supposed to mean anything, but you know. God, that... Yeah. The killer remix sure is, huh?
It sure does just nuclear strike things.
Yeah, like if we had... Like, you can absolutely bully fucking Ovis Cantus if you have knockback.
Yeah.
But I've got freeze instead, so, you know, I can't. Oh, cool, she's doing her time magic. Yeah, I sure hope we're not... I sure hope we don't fight the alphas, by the way, because that would suck. Like, Shiba Alpha's not that bad, because honestly, like, Shiba Alpha's a pushover. It's Iris Cantus Alpha that worries me. Because, like, you saw how much trouble she gave me. Still, here's Iris Cantus Basic.
Good.
I still can't believe Shiba called himself an alpha male.
He sure fucking did. And I feel like that says more about his character than anything we saw over the entire 40-hour adventure we had with him.
I will say, I am still stupid. I did immediately rush everyone at the Naruto attack. Which is, you know, a choice. Ah, well. Well, that's it, everyone. If it doesn't let us start... If I hit retry and it puts us back at Iris Cantus, sure. We'll keep going. I don't think it's gonna do that.
This is not the music. This is not the Iris Cantus music.
Nope. Alright, everyone. In that case... we do not have the setup for either of those fights yet. We don't have the setup for either of these time trials, because what the fuck were they, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe if I went ahead and got some more top tier pins and actually picked up the better equipment that unlocked after beating the game, then sure. But for now, we're out of time. Dude? What was that? A dream? Rest in peace. Sleep.
Yo, she's still all hypnotized or whatever.
We'll have to deal with her later, when we're better prepared. That's for sure. Alright. There's probably like one or two more things around the map, but considering we're coming up on 2.5 hours and you have class after this, yeah?
Yeah, I gotta go eat lunch.
Yeah. In that case, everyone, art plug, art plug, art plug. This has been another day. Come back on Thursday and we'll try and wipe everything else out. We won't have...
We should be able to. It seems like a lot of bonus fighting.
Yeah, but I do have a doctor's appointment at like 2:30 in that day, so we probably won't have that much time.
Alright.
We'll have like an hour or two, maybe. Alright. Have a good day, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.